Alright guys, big welcome to you all to our channel. We are Team Crushing the Meta. So, as some of you guys already know that I am more of a fan of premium. So because of that I didn't really practice standard that much. So now I'll be practicing standard, so a game or two a day, and if I have time to record it for you guys as well, I will do that. So I will try to do a video of each clan, and today's clan is Pale Moon with a newer support, let's say. So let's see how this game goes. Of course, I will show you later on the build that I'm playing, but for now, let's just go with the game, and then I'll talk to you about the build afterwards. So as you can see from my starting hand, I had the Juggernaut in my hand and then 3 great ones. Of course, the Commander Gary Cannon is very good to have at the start and the best grade 2 ride that you want to have. So the only thing that I'm missing is actually Siegfried. So I chose to return 2 cards, being the Wonder Boy and Juggernaut. Why? Because I want to ride him most of the time, because Gyro Slinger is good to have as a ride target because you don't lose your Wonder Boy. And you can put the cannon behind him to draw the extra card if you want to. And I drew into 2 triggers, which is, it's bad and good, because against Pale Moon sometimes you want your defense, but I want my offense all of the time while playing standard. So I drew into a Brachy and Commander Gary Cannon, so that gives me a very good early / mid game, because the Brachy's could give me a better field and the cannon could of course give me a better hand. So I drew into Siegfried finally. He had a draw and I had a draw, which is very nice. Of course, ride the Spike Bouncer, call another Spike Bouncer, and then the Brachy and the cannons will make a good field. So of course, attack first with the Spike Bouncer, force a card out of his hand because he would like to guard this and take both of them if he only wants to take 2 damage, which that's the good thing about the Commander Gary Cannons, which could give him a hard time deciding if he wants to guard or not. So thinking about it, and he decides to guard him, but he guarded with the wrong card, which is okay, I don't mind. We're testing, so again, don't be a dick while playing on area because you're just testing. So he let my Vanguard attack go through, which is good. And then I have now 2 Siegfrieds in my hand, which is good. I didn't need the 3rd one, so that's why I put it back to my deck. I have my 2nd Brachy, so if I lose this one, it's good. And otherwise I could intercept and call the 2nd Brachy right there to have a very strong field. So now he's attacking to my Brachy. Of course, I lure him, so I guard with Spike Bouncer so that he attacks multiple times into my Brachy. So let's see what he does. He wanted to attack my Vanguard, which is actually fine by me. I will take this damage and guard this one because I don't want to take a crit to the face that early. So now I have my Siegfried. The first force markers always go to Siegfried. Now we call a new Brachy by his own skill and call a 2nd Brachy. Now I had to think twice about this move because I didn't really want to use the skill of Siegfried right now because I have a strong field already, and later on I will have an even stronger field. I know that he has a PG because he drone into one, so, and from his other drive checks I didn't really see something strong like a heal or a crit that he could guard with. So the Siegfried attack will mostly be guarded by at least 2 cards from his hand, so I don't really need to use his skill right now, right away. So that's why I attacked with the Brachy. He took that, and then I attacked with the Siegfried. He took that, or he guarded that one, and now he had to guard a very huge Brachy. He got a heal, so that would put him at 4 damage instead of 5. So that was bad for me. I don't like it when people heal that early in the game, but yeah, I understand. 14 attacking to my Vanguard. I was thinking about intercepting one and then taking this one, because if this is triggered then this cannot hit anymore, but it was not a trigger. So now I would guard everything because I'm okay at staying at 4 damage. So it's a 2 to pass. He drew into only 1 trigger, and now he could re-stance because of the end of stage skill. So it's a very good skill, but it's a double-edged sword, I would say. Now he had to draw 2 triggers, which he did, which with a crit and a draw. So that would put me at 5 damage, but again I healed as well. So he healed twice, I healed once, and he also double checked the triggers. He doesn't play front triggers, but that's of course understandable while playing the edge. So look at this field right now. So I have used the skill of Siegfried twice. Of course, Brachy, there is no need to power him up, and that was also my last one. I did use the skill of Wonderboy 2 times, that's why I activated this, called him first, activated the skill, then Siegfried's skill to recall him again, and then shuffle my deck because I called the Panther as well. So that's a good thing. So now I have a strong Panther and a strong Wonderboy, which gives me very strong columns. So this would be 35 to the Vanguard, and now we have to guard this one. He was asking me about the 3 counterblast, but I used the Brachy, his own skill, so there is no reason to use 3. He took this one and guarded Siegfried. Guarded with a huge guard from his hand, so 3 cards. As I can see, he doesn't have a PG in his hand. So that's good. I would know that for next turn. I could make a very huge Siegfried if I want to. I have already 2 counterblast and I could take 1 more damage. So yeah, he's thinking about his move. I was saying just take your time, because this is pretty hard for me. If he makes a very strong field, I could guard the 2 Vanguard attacks and I have extra 10k to guard anything, but I don't really want to lose my Panther. I could lose my Brachy, that's okay, but I don't want to lose my Panther. This is a very good card right here. Rest, call 2 more, so you could just call her, you +2 out of her. I was telling him that this card should go right here because she could call in the same column. But yeah, he didn't understand that, so he understood me later on. He was attacking, I was like, dude, this could go right here and this one will go right here. But it was nice, it was a very nice guy. We had a nice interaction. He will change them. I was really doing my best to try to explain it to him without being rude. So he's saying that he was called by his own skill. Yep, I understand. Okay, so he changed them, which will make this 17 to my Vanguard, and I could just intercept that for 18. Attack with this. I could have taken this and guarded that, but I expected this one to be more, but it's not. I don't know why I still expect him to have more power. So PG the first attack, and then I could PG the second attack. Another 2 triggers, so if I did 2 to pass, then I would have lost. I drew into a heal, which could be a miracle heal, but yeah. So now activate the skill of Wonderboy with the use of Siegfried, and then activate again. So I activate Siegfried 3 times, calling Wonderboy here and Panther there, and of course Panther as last, so I could shuffle my deck. I was saying the end is near. So 33 to the Vanguard, and he could not guard that. Why? Because he didn't have a PG in his hand, as I have seen from his drive check. And that just ended the game because Siegfried is just unguardable at this high attack. So thank you guys for watching. This was just a fast game. If you really want to know which deck or what is the deck that I'm playing, or how it looks like, or why did I choose for some cards, just put a comment in the comment section below and I will try to answer you as fast as I can, or make a video like a fast deck profile. But the deck didn't really change a lot from last time. We only have 1 build to play, so let's say we could change some in the trigger lineup or some of our grade 2s, but most of all, with just most of the deck will just stay the same. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, till next time.